The Russians are coming. Hello, YouTube and fellow citizens. It's the Sovereign Citizen here again, and today we are going to analyze the Democratic Party conspiracy theory that Donald Trump is Vladimir Putin's lapdog. To start off, we have headlines from Leftist Press. There are plenty of sites like CNN, Vox, CNBC, and BuzzFeed that are reporting on this. I just chose the first fake news outlet I could find. All over social media, I see leftists push this Russian conspiracy, but it seems weird that they care about Russia now, but they didn't when Hillary was selling uranium to Russia. I'm pretty sure there's a historical event repeating itself here. Let me think. Ah, yes, the Red Scare. After years of fighting Germany in coordination with the Soviet Union, World War II, obviously, the United States politicians feared communism would take over America. And Joseph McCarthy, especially, baselessly called people communists and ruined their careers. These people being actors, authors, movie directors, other politicians. A lot of business owners went out of business because of this. But if you were to go to Hollywood today and call someone there a communist, they would probably accept the claim. But today, it's the left calling Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, and other right-wing journalists Russian agents. They also go after the president and his staff, but I have a conspiracy about the conspiracy. You guys ready? Because here it is. Some head Democrat saw this Cold War propaganda poster and saw that it resembled the 2016 election county map. You see, like how, like there's a lot of the red is where a lot of the red is, and the blue is mainly where the blue is on this map. So someone put two and two together and got Russia did this. So yeah, therefore Russia. We'll make Russia the scapegoat when it benefits us. But all jokes aside, Russia's not a threat, and here's why. On the left, we have the Russian GDP, and on the left, we have Italy's GDP. Both are from 2013, so the trend usually stays the same. Italy is going into an economic crisis, and Russia is still is on a downward slope a little bit. So you see, you have like 36 billion here, 15 billion there. All right. So Italy has twice the amount, has double the amount of GDP than Russia. And on the right, we have population in 2016 for Russia, and then over here I have 2016 for Italy because this is 2010. And as you can see, Russia has more than twice the amount of people than Italy has. So Italy has better economics, uh, and has fewer people than Russia. So could you imagine living like that? And Italy's going through an economic crisis, and they have less people than Russia, but yet they still have a GDP more. So why is Russia a threat for these Democrats and these leftists? Because I'll tell you why. It's because Vladimir Putin isn't controlled by the Rothschilds, by the Rockefellers, by the Soroses. He's not controlled by a globalist family. And the Democrats are afraid of that because they're owned by those globalist families. All right? They are the ones that want open borders. Vladimir Putin does not. Vladimir Putin understands how Islam works, even the moderate. Because when ISIS threatened the Sochi Olympics, he blatantly said if they attack if they attack on Russian soil, every Muslim within Russia will be dead within hours. So these Democrats are afraid of patriots like Vladimir Putin that would die for their country. They're afraid of people that put their country first, like Donald Trump and Marie Le Pen and Nigel Farage and uh, Burt Wilder, or yeah, I believe Burt Wilder, whatever, from the Netherlands. They're afraid of these people because it contradicts their narrative. It contradicts this open borders, all accepting narrative. So when you have people like this, you have, and when you have people like Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin working together to stop this system, you have the Democrats, the head Democrats, trying to come up with conspiracy theories to debase these people, these leaders. And you have people like Angela Merkel and the French president and the Swedish government. They're all anti-Vladimir Putin. Sweden's scared that Russia will invade them, but they accept ISIS militants. So the Democrats and the left are scared of people like Vladimir Putin. Because once more people like Vladimir Putin, more patriots, come into power, globalism dies. Because globalism depends on the Western world. You're not going to see globalism in Saudi Arabia or Iran or Nigeria. You're going to see it in Germany, France, Denmark, England, Italy, and all these other, in the United States and Canada. You're going to see it in the Western world. You're not going to see it in periphery and semi-periphery countries that are poor as hell. You think China is all about globalism or open borders? No, they can barely keep their people in check. You think it's funny? It's just how the left wants these open borders, but they ignore what's going on in the West when it occurs. You have England under attack. You have France constantly under attack. You have Belgium constantly under attack. But they ignore it. They ignore it. And you have a 14-year-old freshman in Maryland raped by a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old freshman. And the two of them were illegal immigrants. But since that place was a sanctuary city, open arms, come on in, we'll accept you. You're safe here. There are consequences. So more people like Vladimir Putin need to take power. Marie Le Pen, I said this in my previous video last week, Marie Le Pen is France's last hope. Because if she loses, then you're going to see constant terror attacks. You're going to see constant bombings. You're going to see constant stabbings. You're going to see people constantly ran over to the point where you should, how the Democrats in the United States want to ban guns because it kills so many people. Well, then France should probably ban cars and knives. Big week this week. I have spring break, so I'm going to be pushing out a lot of videos. Hopefully I can have one out tomorrow on the London, Belgium, and Italy attacks that occurred a couple days ago. All in the same time period, all within 48 hours of each other. 2 within 24 hours of each other. But yeah, big things coming up. And just remember to stay free out there. Twitter and WordPress links in the description. And just stay free out there, please. Don't die. Don't get ran over. Don't be stabbed by an extremist.